Hello students, welcome back. Now we were moving on to the question and answers. Why does the postmaster send money to Lencho? Why does he sign the letter God? Answer is the postmaster wondered at Lencho's deep faith in God. He did not want to shake his faith and disillusion him. Therefore, he sent him the money so that he would think that God had granted his request. He signed the letter God so that Lencho would believe that it was really God who had sent him the money. The next question is, did Lencho try to find out who had sent the money to him? Why or why not? No. Lencho did not try to find out who had sent the money to him because he was convinced that it was sent by God himself. So he could not imagine that some person alone could have sent him the money. Next question. Who does Lencho think has taken the rest of the money? What is the irony in the situation? Remember that the irony of a situation is an unexpected aspect of it. An ironic situation is strange or amusing because it is the opposite of what is accepted. The answer is Lencho thought that the employees had taken away the rest of the money. The irony in the situation is that the postmaster and his employees had raised money and sent it to the Lencho. But Lencho did not know the secret and suspected them and called them as a bunch of crooks. The next question. There are two kinds of conflict in the story between humans and nature and between humans themselves. How are these conflicts illustrated? Answer is in the initial part of the story, the episode of a much awaited downpour turning into the hailstorm shows the conflict between man and nature. When rain comes, Lencho is ecstatic, dreaming about happy days ahead. But after some time, Lencho feels sad and gloomy when rain turns into hail. He curses the hailstorm. It seems that nature and Lencho want different things in the latter part of the story. When Lencho blames the post office employees for stealing the part of the money, it becomes the cause of conflict between humans. One can imagine what the postmaster must have gone through when he read the second letter in the Lencho Express. His suspicion and anger towards the post office employees. It is an ironical, tragic that the best intentions of these good people came to nothing because of Lencho's native nature. The last question. Are there people like Lencho in the real world? What kind of a person would you say he is? You may select appropriate words from the box to answer the question. In the real world, people like Lencho are rare. Lencho seems to be naive and unquestioning. Naive because he doesn't even bother to think about who sent the money or if God would actually send the money. Probably, his native comes from his unquestioning belief in God. Lencho is a diligent farmer. He had grown corn in his field and was waiting for rains. He was very happy when the rain finally came, but it later turned to worry as the rain became a hailstorm. and destroyed his fields. He had deep faith in God, and despite the destruction of his crop, he was hopeful that everything would be alright. Although Lencho was strong like an ox and worked hard in the field, his faith in God prompted him to write a letter to God. He asked for 100 pesos from God and was certain that he would receive the amount. When he received only a little more than half, he again wrote the God asking for the remaining money and accused the postal department for stealing money. This shows that undoubtedly Ledger was a religious man. At the same time, he was naive, unquestioning, and unrealistic also, and it shows traces of greediness when he did not receive the amount he had asked from God. I hope you understand this question and answer. Please note down in your copies. Thank you.